Hey, what's up YouTube? Good morning everyone. Thought I'd try and do a bit of a tutorial survivor video for new players, because I've been playing a lot of killer on 2v8 recently, and the amount of survivors I see just running and not looking behind them, and they get down so quickly. So I'm going to just try and explain some of the basics. We're going to go for a nice easy build for you guys. So I've got a flashlight on to blind the killer and try and get a flashlight save, possibly blind him at pallets when I've dropped a pallet and stunned him to make more distance. The perks are the main things. All these perks, you don't need a licensed character for them. We've got Claudette, Self-Care, Iron Will from Jake, Lucky Break from Hewitt, and Overcome from Jonah Vasquez. Now, in your builds, guys, you want to have one exhaustion perk. This is my exhaustion perk. It's no good running Overcome with Sprint Burst or Overcome with Life. You're wasting a perk slot. You should have one exhaustion perk, if you ask me, in my opinion. I've been playing the game a good 5 years, I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, basically, these two are a brilliant combination. You see so many survivors, you know, they get hit and a couple of seconds later they go down straight away because they've left scratch marks, they've left pools of blood, they're making moans. But this build just counters that, it just counters that. And it will make you escape more chases, I promise you, if you give it a try. So instead of Sprint Burst or the usual Life or Balance Landing, we've gone for Overcome. Basically, when we get injured, when we take a hit, Overcome kicks in, and it's like a Sprint Burst when you get hit, and it lasts 2 seconds longer than your usual Sprint Burst when you do get hit, the speed boost. Combine that with Lucky Break. Lucky Break's brilliant, one of my favourite perks in the game playing Survivor. Lucky Break activates anytime you're injured. While Lucky Break is active, you don't leave any trails of blood or any scratch marks for a minute, which is a long time in this game. While health, for each second spent healing another survivor, you increase Lucky Break's duration by 1 second. Lucky Break's duration cannot increase beyond its starting value. The third perk, Iron Will. When we're injured, this has been buffed. It used to be 70%. It's been buffed and it's just brilliant now. Basically, when we're injured, we don't make any moans of groans or pains. The only problem is it does not function while you're exhausted. Does not inflict exhausted. So you kind of relied on these two to escape the chase, and the Iron Will kick in when exhausted, picks back up when your exhaust meter recovers, which will show on the right hand side of the screen. And the final perk, Self-Care. I don't recommend it because it's painfully slow, but if you're hiding in a good spot, you can get away with Self-Care. Try and get other survivors to heal you. I kind of use Self-Care as a last resort to get a heal off, if I have to. So, without further ado, gamers, let's jump into a game. See if I can show you some looping, explain what I'm doing, explain why I'm doing what I'm doing, explain the pathing, explain why looking behind you is so important. It's so important. You're giving the killer massive advantage if you don't look behind you in a chase. They're gonna know you're a baby survivor, and they're gonna tunnel you. Anyways, let's jump into a game. I do it on the 2v8, but it's harder to explain. It's 2v8 is that manic and chaotic. So we jump to the normal game of 4v1 Survivor. See what we can do. To the game now. Oh, I've not played Survivor on this mode for ages. It's going to feel weird with no without 8 survivors running around. It's going to feel nice and quiet and peaceful. Right, we're loaded in, guys. Should boot up into a match now. Let's see what map we've got. Excuse me. And what killer we've got. Let's have a look. Family residence. Hi, Nick. Shh. But the point is, we're not going to be quiet in this game. We want to find the killer and just show you the perks. I'm not going to sit on generators all game, guys, because that's boring for you viewers. You don't want to see someone sat on 5 generators for 20 minutes, do you? So I'm going to head to the main building. I'm going to jump on this generator just while we get a killer. We get a heartbeat. If it is a normal killer, it might be a stealth killer. Could be a ghost face, could be a Chucky, could be a Michael, could be a normal killer running undetectable perks. Who knows? The Meg's being chased. I'm going to try and find the Meg and see what's going on, see who the killer is. Vittorio and Funga on gens, so should be good. No, it's just a case of finding the killer in Fung. Sorry, the killer in Meg. So I reckon they're over here somewhere on the other side of the map. So we're going to give Nicholas a good workout. Get him running over here. Oh, it's who is it? So here's the Meg. Here's our killer, who is the Wraith. Who's on me? Brilliant. I'm going to vault this. She's already dropped God Pallet. Give him a blinded, which gives us more chance to confuse him and get away. Always use the window as a check spot if you can. You know if the killer's gone through the shack. Whoa, ran into him. Managed to spin him, he's not all that. We're going to go through here. It doesn't matter if we take a hit. I want to take a hit to show you the perks. Oh, bro. He's so easy to spin. See, if you look behind you, you can see the hit coming, and you can just spin it like that. If you're looking forward and you can't see where he is, you just see the red light, and you're not going to get him. So you need to learn how to 360. That's a massive skill. He's gone through shack, so we're going to backtrack this way. He wants me bad. Plenty of time to get the fast fault on the window. He doesn't make that. Comes down this way. I'm going to let him hit me just to show you lucky break. Right, off we go. Overcome. Lucky break. We're leaving no pools of blood, no scratch marks. He's going to be puzzled as to where we've gone. Absolutely puzzled. Okay, that didn't work out as I planned, but we're going to go up here again. We're going to go down through here. We're going to vault this pallet. Wow, we actually downed me. Sorry guys, not the best explanation there. We'll get on the hook, we'll get healed, and we'll show you again where I've got a bit more places to disappear. You need to break line of sight with the killer when you're running away. I didn't break line of sight then. He's not a very good killer. We're in iridescent ranks here, believe it or not. I'm an iridescent rank survivor, and the killer is not. It's not the best I've seen. I had to stand still for him to hit. Oh, he's on me again. Brilliant. This is what we want. We've still got lucky break. We're going to casually snuzzle and just stay here in the bushes. If he'd have come round there, then doubt very much he'd have seen us. Iron Will's activated. We're making no grunts of pain. We've left no scratch marks. We've left no pools of blood. And this is what killers rely on. So I'm going to get healed up. Bear with me, gamers. Well, this takes 3 to 5 business days. Used to be a great perk back in the day, self-care, but it's just been nerfed into the ground. I'd have brought a med kit with me. You know, if you're not used to using the flashlight and you're new to the game, bring a med kit with you with some good healing add-ons. And it's so much faster than this self-care, but I use this as a last resort, guys. And unlike the med kit, self-care never runs out. You've just got to wait a good 30 seconds to heal yourself, 40 seconds, I don't know, it's probably longer. But it's good as a last resort, if there's no one about to heal you. So we're all healed up. We're going to go and find Philip, aka Darave. Here he comes, he's somewhere about. Chase me, dude, where are you? He's over here. He's getting juiced over here by Fung. We're going to give him a flashlight click and hopefully he comes for us. Yes, goodbye. Right, I'm going to show you how now. So you want to loot, you want to maintain as much distance between you and the killer as possible. He's managed to get a hit on me there. I'm going to drop pallet. And I'm going to shoot off. Lucky break's not active, so I'm just going to have to show you how to loot. Look behind you, see where the killer is. We know we've got plenty of distance there, plenty of time. Philip. He's going to follow us around this way, which is perfect. Where's the pallet? There should be a pallet here. Yeah. Pallet here. Philip, come over here, dude. Philip. We're not going to drop it, we're going to greet it and get another loop out of it. I'm going to go around the outside. He's following me nicely. I'm going to make it to the pallet again. Massive PP game of fake, he falls for it, yeah. Try and fake pallets if you can, it's brilliant. A lot of killers respect pallets. So if you can fake it, all the better. We're going to spin. 360 in there, nice. To the pallet again, we're going to greet the pallet again. I'm going to vault the window. Send me go that way and then go the other way. That'll send the killer that way. Always fake the direction you want to go in. And I think we're going to drop it this time. Oh, we can't drop it, it's body blocked. Bro, what's going on? What the hell? But you see what I was trying to achieve? I was trying to go back and drop the pallet that time and get the stun. Because he's in the rhythm of looping, he's in the rhythm of chasing. Chances are you get the stun that time.
Seriously, help!
I know, seriously, Nick, help. Rafe's brand new like a shiny penny and he's still got me, but I'm not playing proper here, guys. I'm just trying to show you. That's why I've got into chase so much. He's going to want me. Take him to this tile. I'm going to wait in the corner. Corners are good check spots like that. It gives us time to react, gives us time to move. Oh, he's going to catch me up here. We have to 360. No. Oh. But you get the gist, gamers. You get the gist. I'm going to jump into another game straight away after this and I'll try and show you a bit more. But you might be thinking, oh, Michael, you're a shit gamer, you've just got caught and absolutely tunneled out of the game. No, I was running into the killer to show you the perks, to demonstrate the perks, to demonstrate our loot, to explain to you what's going on in my mind as I'm playing the game. So, we're going to jump straight into another game. Hopefully we get a better killer that's a bit more clued up, because that Wraith was... He wasn't even using his power, he wasn't using his cloak, he's just running around uncloaked. You know, you might as well be playing a killer with no power if you're going to do that.
Where am I again? What is this place?
It's called Dead by Daylight, Nick. It's the best game you've ever played in your life. That's where you are, dude. So the loadout's still the same. I'm going to put a high-end sapphire lens on, just increases the range of my flashlight beam so I can get a blind from further distance. And off we go again, same build, overcome, lucky break, iron will, self-care. If we get a map with a lot of bushes on it, with like Dead Dog or Shattered Square, oh my god, unbelievable. You could just literally disappear in a bush, get hit by the killer, lose line of sight, disappear in a bush, and you could just heal right under the nutsack, you know what I mean? And they won't even know you're there. It is brilliant. Hopefully I get an example in this game to show you. See what happens, we'll see what game, what map we get. But this is an iridescent rank killer, we should get a good killer here and there. We've got 4 flashlights on. Chances are the killer will whack on light bomb to counter that. Experienced killers, they know what they're doing, they know to pick up at the right time, they know to pick up facing the wall so they don't get flashlight. But a lot of mediocre killers, they'll panic when they see 4 flashlights. I used to panic when I see 4 flashlights. I used to be like running through the perk slots as the game's counting down. Light bomb, where's light bomb? Get light bomb on. Yeah, so the killer's probably going to run light bomb, which prevents him from getting blind. It's a bit of a baby killer perk, but it's a perk. It's there for a reason. And also, if a killer's running Lightborn and you try and blind him, it reveals your aura to the killer for, I think it's a good 5 or 6 seconds. I think it's 6 seconds, maybe 7. It's been buffed a few times. Excuse me, coughing a lot, guys. I had a nasty cold, left me with a bit of a chest infection and a congestion, but we're all good. We're still in the game. Let's see what map we get, see what killer we get, let's see if we can do another bit of demonstrating for you. Yeah, good map, brilliant map for hiding in bushes. We need to find the killer straight away and get hit just to show you how powerful this build is. I'm going to run right into the killer, guys, which I don't normally do. Hi, Sable. is the Huntress, which is brilliant for looping. If you're playing against Huntress, try your best not to drop a pallet against her. Only drop a pallet if you really have to, because she's going to lift that hatchet. She's going to hit you after it. She's on me straight away. Huntress. Yeah, she's on me. So here we go, guys. Loop round the pallet. Loop. That's the wall up.
Keep going back.
No, that's the wall, Huntress. You can't hit me over that. I think she's brand new, guys, which is perfect to show you for looping. Whoa, big hatchets, dude. Yeah, chase me around this straight. No. Yeah. She's in a bit of a kerfuzzle. Whoa, big swings, Huntress. So guys, I see a lot of... I thought she was going to DC then. So we're just going to keep looping around. Nice strong loop this for Huntress. You can see her also. No, and she's fucked up. She doesn't want none of the Nicholas. But what I was saying, guys, if you can loop round it, she's coming back. She's done the walking away and coming back tech, dude. You got me there, right? Let me show you how strong Lucky Break is. We're gonna just go right here. Oh, she still sees me. We're gonna loop round. She's double backed. Big swings, Huntress. Big swings. We're gonna drop it this time. Move, Sable. Oh, you idiot, Sable. Yeah, Sable body blocking me there, guys. I shouldn't have took the down. Shouldn't have took the down rail there. Got a bit body blocked by Sable. The Sable is more of a killer than the Huntress, it turns out, allegedly. Leon with the flashlight saying massive, massive. Right, now we get out of here, guys. We need to get healed up, really. She's going to come for me again, I think. I'm going to let Sable loop her. While I go and get healed up. And then we'll come back. Oh, she wants me still. Massive vault through the window, Huntress. Move, Leon! We're going to drop that. Oof. She wasn't quick enough with the wind up, so we get away with that. But I'd recommend, guys, if you're maining a good Huntress, do not try your best not to drop pallets, because she will have that hatchet wound up, ready to hit you, whilst you're locked in the animation of dropping the pallet, and you can't dodge it. Against a good Huntress, you cannot dodge it. So we're going to stay here, we're going to get healed up. We are playing in the daytime here, and to be fair, you do get a lot of new killers that are new to the game on through the day, and I kind of feel sorry for him. But you know, you've got to start somewhere, you've got to learn. This is a very high skill level game, this. It took me years to pick up Survivor. I used to panic, I used to get hit, I used to panic, running a straight line, not look behind me, didn't know what a pallet was, didn't know what a window was. Or I'd run through every pallet and just drop it, like, frantically. You know, you need to learn the art of looping, and that is what makes you a good survivor. Pathing as well, good pathing. Taking the tightest path around the loop. By that I mean, basically, I'll give you an example. If I was looping this and Huntress is behind me, you want to literally run into the loop. So you're looping as tight as you can. So if the killer's doing this, the killer is taking more steps on this outer line that I'm doing now than I am if I'm looping tight on the inside. So we're going to complete that loop faster than the killer does. Unless it's a clued up killer and they know what they're doing. Right, let's get the save. Huntress is here. Oh, she's throwing hatchets at my head. Nice throw, dude. Oh, massive hatchets, dude. Yeah, she's getting better. Come on, Huntress. Let's go. No, that's a tree, dude. Come on, I want to do loops. I want to run in circles. Bruh. Hey, not many games I follow the killer around, guys, I'll tell you that much. But I feel quite confident. She's not yeah, she's not. Like, if I was that Sable, then I wouldn't have dropped that. I'd have greeded it. You call it greeding when you run through and you don't drop. I'd have greeded it and just ran through. Yeah, she's getting bullied a bit, guys. I kind of feel bad for her. Oh, massive swings, Huntress. We get a 360 there. Oh, Sable, that's what you get for being a cocky little shit. Double blind. I was very late with the blind there. If you are going to use a flashlight, guys, you need to time it perfectly. It's no good. Oh, massive swings, brother. Get a swing again. Take a massive fatty hit for Sable. She should wiggle out. Does she make it? No, she doesn't make that. Come for me, the DOGG, I'm injured. No, she's going back for her other pickup. Can't blame her. And guys, I know I'm not doing any generators, but it's purely for the purpose of explaining looping to you and how to get better in chase. Oh, fuck. Did not see her coming there. I'll give you that one, Huntress. I'll give you that one. You should have ran Lightborn, dude. You could have had more hooks by now. There we go. We'll give her a bit of an ego boost to make her think she's getting somewhere. Hey, if you are on hook, guys, I don't recommend that you try and rescue yourself. Unless you're running, like, you know, slippery meat. Slippery meat is really good these days with the salty jar of Vigo's salty jar of lips, the purple look add-on, or any other look add-on. If you run aces, there's an ace perk that enhances the, I can't remember what it's called. Up the ante it's called. If you run up the ante, slippery meat, and the luck perks, you've got a massive chance to get off the hook. Otherwise, I wouldn't recommend doing it unless you've got deliverance or some, you know, unless you've got deliverance or the luck build with the slippery meat on. I wouldn't recommend trying to rescue yourself off hook. Thank you, ladies. Let's get back into this. Huntress is back. We're gonna get her to see us. We're gonna take a hit. Overcome over here. See how much distance we make, guys. She's got no chance. Is this a good tile to loop? It's not a good tile to loop. Oof. And do not loop a tile with a short-sided wall against Huntress. You're going to get hatcheted every time. So we're going to loop around here. Okay, we're not going to loop around here. Flashlight save, possibly sable. Sorry guys, that was a bit embarrassing. I kind of lost concentration when I'm talking that much. Oh, great hatchet, Huntress. Great hatchet, that. Great hatchet. Beautiful shot. She gets the save. Oh, the pallet. You should have staved at the pallet stable. My team's taking hits from there. They're trying to get the blind again. Yeah, Fisher Price, my first flashlights there. They're not very good with the flashlight. What are these Sable and bloody Sables doing? Huntress is had enough. She's thinking, fuck you. Yeah. Do with Leon coming over for the save. He's not injured. She's been a bit of a camper, but you can't blame her. She's not got the best skill. She's all right, like, but you know, I've been against Huntresses where you can't run, you can't dodge, you can't move without getting a hatchet in the back of your head. Some of them are just scary. The ones with a lot of hours are scary Huntresses. Someone save me, guys. I'm gonna die here. I need to demonstrate a bit more looping. Guys, I'm gonna die on the hook. We're gonna have to jump into another game, guys. Sorry about that. Team of idiots. I know I was being an idiot, but solely for the purpose of showing you the build and the perks and how my mind thinks when it comes to looping. So yeah, let's get into another game. See if we can show you a bit more looping. The art of looking behind you. The art of greeting pallets, faking pallets, which catches a lot of killers out. If you just stop at the pallet and go to one side of it and it makes you look like you want to pull it down, the killer will most killers will naturally back off and respect that. And you carry on running and it gets you that extra distance again when they're catching up. Killers do gain bloodlust though if they've been chasing you for so long. If you don't know and you don't play killer, you only play survivor, and you're new to the game. Basically, if a killer's been in chase with you so long, they will gain bloodlust. There's bloodlust level 1 up to level 3. Level 3 being the fastest. If they get stunned, or if you break chase, or if they break a pallet, it cancels the bloodlust. So when you think they're getting bloodlust and they're looking fast around the loop, that is when you want to be dropping the pallet. You don't want to just be running at the pallet in a straight line, dropping the pallet and running straight on. You're missing the point if you're playing like that. The tiles are there for a reason, you know. You need to look at the pallet and think, how can I do a circle around that pallet? how many circles around that pallet can I do before I have to drop it. It's all about time. It's all about buying time for your team guys to do the generators. So here we go again. Same build again. Same Nicolas Cage. Let's hope we don't get the same Huntress, because she wasn't very good. What map are we gonna get? I need a map with massive bushes on, really, to show you the perks and how good they are at escaping once you've taken a hit. If you can break line of sight, you can literally get behind the killer and just hide in a bush while they're breaking the pallet and heal yourself. It is ridiculous. Oh, no bush taking on here. Home and late mine. I really.
What's the worst thing that can happen?
I really like this map, though. To be honest, I really do like this map. Like, I'm just gonna go to some tiles, guys, while we wait for the killer. Like, example, shack. So say I'm running this way around shack. The killer's on me. You want to leave that pallet up as much as you can. Don't drop it straight away. Oh, we've got a spirit. We've got an L-net fucking hairspray. See if you can get to chase me. Just to show you an example. Like, you know, that is not how to play. You don't want to camp the pallet and drop shack pallet. This guy is an actual noob, you know what I mean? You're a noob, and I hope you get smoked. Yeah, you don't want to be doing that, guys. You want to get as many. The shack is one of the strongest loops in the game. The shack pallet and the window. You know, you shouldn't need to drop it at 5 gens. So let's. My spirit's chasing that. Michonne Grimes. We're going to just show you some loops. Right, example. Say the killer's coming from this direction. They're coming from this way, the doorway. I see him. I'm going to run this way. The killer might go on the inside. If he goes on the inside of the tile to cut you off, you want to go past the window, wait till he's gone past here. You'll see him go past through the gaps and through the window, and then we want to double back this way, thus creating more distance. If he's following you on the outside, you want to keep going on the outside all the way. Keep going, keep going, keep going. On the outside, through the inside to the pallet. See how close they are, what sort of distance you've got. If you can, get another loop out of it. You can loop just through here and use this as a mini loop here. Yeah, so you could just loop round that. Use that as a mini loop. Get as many loops out of it as you can until the killer catches distance with you. If they're looping tight, and they know what they're doing, they're going to catch up with you within 2 to 3 loops round. At which time, then you drop the pallet. Or you try and fake the pallet. You know, sometimes crouching, just a simple crouch makes it look like you're going to drop the pallet as they're coming round, and they might respect the pallet. If they respect the pallet, carry on going. If they don't respect the pallet, you want to drop it, then make an escape. Michonne? Yeah, just don't do what this girl did. Don't drop the shack pallet as the first pallet just to get a stun on the killer. You know, it's not a good play in anyone's eyes who's got hours and experience on the game. It's not a good play. It's something a noob would do. There's another tile here. Like, you could loop this. This is really strong. You could use the forklift. Keep it as tight as you can. Around the forklift. If it's a huntress with projectiles, you want to go around the long side, just so you get this bit of cover here while she's in between her winding up hatchets. She can hit through the forklift. She can hit through that. She can hit over that quite easy. So just bear that in mind if you're looping. What other loops have we got? So we've got this one here. Is this yeah, there's always a got a totem there that's blocked. There's always a pallet on on every tile. You usually get one pallet and a window. I can't see a window on this tile. It's just a pallet, but most tiles that are this big, they usually have a pallet and a window like here. But this one hasn't. This is an exception. I'm just going to jump on this gen and finish it off because there's 5 gens to go. I don't want to be getting wasted again for the sake of showing everyone a demonstration.